Hello everyone and welcome back to more Let's Play with me, featuring a new game that's been recommended to me by one of you commenters. Thank you so much. It seems super interesting, so I decided to try my luck with it. It's called Alice's Wonderland. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm sorry if my voice sounds really weird because if you guys checked out one of the other videos that I will be uploading, you'll understand why it's like that. So please, I'm sorry for it. Try to bear with it. I know I sound really crusty, but yeah. So we're here. By the time I'm pretty sure this is uploaded, it's gonna be the month of October. It's spoopy month, so I know I had some of my other Let's Play on hold in terms of spoopy games like The Letter, but in terms of The Letter, it takes a lot of graphic recording on my computer. It sort of strains it a bit, so I kind of laid off a bit of it. I'll probably get back into it at some point during the month, but for now we're gonna start off on this new game that caught my attention. If you visit the game page, it's basically the whole premises of Alice in Wonderland, except it's really warped and it's really creepy and it's really twisted, and I'm excited to get into it. So yeah, let's get started. Oh yeah, and I should warn you before getting into it that it's still a visual novel game, but it's more so in more 3D CG, so it's not entirely illustrated or 2D, which is the very unique aspects of it. I can't even talk either, but anyways, regardless, that's it. That's basically it. So we're gonna jump right into it and let's get started. I'm super excited. Let's go. Okay, so here we are. Where's the menu? Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have new game, load chapter. Of course, there's branching points as with most visual novel games. Also, sorry if you hear some crackling and and some something going on, because I have a cough drop in my mouth, so I don't start coughing, and that's gonna sound really gross. But anyways, yeah. So let's start new game, or more so, I should probably try to lower the volume. If it allows me. Welcome back, Alice. Yes, hello, thank you. Display C. Ew. I can only have on and off sounds. Okay, whatever. I'll have to just do it in post. Anyways, so nothing much we can do for here, but let's start it. Let's start new game. So beginning a new game will overwrite any saves. Yes, I don't even have any saves right now, so yes. Let's go. Oh my, she has a freaking reaper, little scythe thing. Oh, that's so cute. Sorry. Had to do a coughing fit. I expected a coughing fit, and I got one. So anyways, yeah, so we just gotta wait for this to load. And yeah, I'm super excited again. I've said it a lot of times now, but from the game page on the phone, the phone app game page, my game page, it seems really interesting. I've never seen something like this before. And apparently it's Alice gets trapped in this sort of weird twisted wonderland, and there's we have our characters in their reimagined state for this game, so our Cheshire Cat and our the Mad Hatter, and I don't even know who this person is, but anyways, we'll see. I'm pretty sure the Red Queen, maybe she's the Red Queen, but there's Alice jumping up and down, her little cartoon sprite. I have no idea who this person is, but I'm sure we'll find out who it is. But yeah. And apparently we have an enemy who is after us, which is this weird, creepy lady who I'm sure we'll meet and whom I'm sure I will freak out over. But anyways, let's get started. We'll leave all that in the future. So, warning, this game contains depictions of fear and extreme horror. Great. It's off to a good start. Awesome. That's exactly what I signed up for. Okay, Alice. Our Alice. Oh no, is this Cheshire? Who is this? Your arms, your legs, your head, your voice. Please, give them to us. No, thank you. I'd very much like to keep my arms, my legs, my head, and my voice. If this world exists only to hurt you, throw it away. I wish. I wish. A body torn to pieces. sleeps quietly, wrapped in a blanket of madness. Oh, it's like Alice Madness kind of sort of deal. Oh, yeah, I've heard of that game. Alice McGee's? Yeah. Now, a nightmare from which you will never awaken begins. Oh, great. Thank you. Thanks for warning me. Let's go. Chapter 1. Forever after school. Oh, what a nightmare that would be. Forever after school? Damn, I'm done with school. I don't want to go back. I don't want to stay there forever. Jesus. Okay. So we're in school. So after waking up from a dream, the line between dreams and reality is blurred. And even if you've been awake for a while, what is a dream and what is reality may not be obvious. Uh-oh. That's dangerous when the line starts to blur, huh? That's when shit hits the fan. Huh? What is this? I stared blankly at the figure before me. What? Sharp yellow teeth lined the inside of a mouth shaped like a crooked crescent moon. Oh, it's our Cheshire. I've seen what our Cheshire looks like. I'm not quite too sure if I want to be best friends with him, but okay. He's in it for the ride with us. He'll be our ride or die ho for this adventure. What a big mouth you have, like the wolf that ate Little Red Riding Hood. Uh-huh. There he is. Oh my. What sharp teeth you have. Good morning, Alice. Good morning, spoke the mouth. Yeah. Okay. Wait, a mouth? Yes. What else does that look like to you? Oh my gosh. Ariko. So our main character is named Ariko. I really wish I could do something about this volume, but unfortunately, it does not let me. Oh no! Sorry about that. I'm still trying to, get used to the whole interface and familiarize myself with it. So I'm sure, sorry for all the little hiccups along the way. So yes. I snapped to attention. What the hell are you doing here? Who are you? I was so startled that I nearly fell out of my chair. Yeah, lol, sorry. The figure was leaning over its arms and legs and had perched itself on top of a desk in the study room. Oh man, okay. Why is someone on top of the desk? Because he chooses to sit like that. Never mind that, who is this person? This school is off limits to non-students and non-faculty members. At least it's supposed to be. Oh, well, it never really works out, huh? So the suspicious figure's face was hidden beneath the hood of its cloak. All I could see was its grinning mouth, yes. There was no school or sports festivals today, so there's no reason for such a strange person to be here. Well, he's here either way, so we're gonna have to deal with it. I slowly stood up from my chair and backed away, slowly. Why is no one huh? What? Whoa, that was really fast. It was then that I realized nobody else was around. I was alone with this strange hooded figure. Huh? Where's Yukino? Where's my friend? That's right, I came here with my friend Yukino to study, didn't I? Maybe, I don't know. Still half asleep, my memory was hazy as I tried to remember what had happened. And then I accidentally fell asleep. Oh, good job, girl. Yukino's not here. I see that. Said the hooded figure, still perched atop the desk. You want to come down from there? Such a deep voice. Is it a man? But his slender chin looks rather feminine. Hey now, men can have slender, feminine-looking chins. There's nothing wrong with that. I wonder if she went home without me. Well, what kind of friend is that? You should unfriend her. Sunlight leaked through the window, painting the room a dark shade of red. The sun will set soon. Yukino's not here. Okay. The hooded figure repeated himself, as if responding to my muttering. Well, I'm going to go home too. Bye. I slowly backed away, keeping my gaze fixed on the figure perched on top of the desk. My movements stiff, I gradually made my way to the door. Oh, are we in another dimension now? Is that it? I need to tell the teacher. There's a weird person here. I touched the door handle and was about to walk out of the study room, but against my better judgment, I glanced behind me. Oh, well, God. Are you following me? I guess so. I loudly slammed my back against the door. The figure was right behind me, practically nestled up against me. That's creepy. That's so creepy. Too close. He's too close. Hey man, personal bubble. When did he sneak up on me? I didn't hear him make a sound. My body dragged against the door as I slid down to the floor. Well, that's not a very advantageous position to be in. The figure just looked down at me with a satisfied grin on his face. Can I help you with something? Who are you? I am the Cheshire Cat. Yes. Cheshire Cat? You're not from around here, are you? Nor do you look like a cat. Now, Alice, let's chase after the white rabbit. Oh, it always starts this way. What? Rabbit? Yes, rabbit. Huh? What's this about a rabbit? Are you looking for a rabbit? I guess. That's fine and all, but I wish he wouldn't stand so close to me, right? That thought entered my head as I sat there, my back still pressed against the door. I'm not looking for it. You're going to chase after it, Alice. Well, how do you know that? Who's Alice? Me. You. No. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not Alice. Yeah, I shook my head violently, yeah. Oh, so that's it. You've just mistaken me for someone else. I breathed a sigh of relief. Nah. Of course I wouldn't know what he's talking about. It all makes sense now. I'm not mistaken. We wouldn't mistake Alice for anyone. But I'm not Alice. My name's Ariko. Yes, you are. No, I'm not. I'm telling you, my name is Ariko Katsuragi. Yes, that is my name. He's like, well, no, you're Alice. I mean, my name might sound like Alice, but I'm a native Japanese, and my English is pretty bad, so, that means... well, you're speaking really good English, really... can't talk. Unlike me, I can't speak English well at all. I felt a surge of determination. I'm not Alice. You made him sad. Cheshire Cat paused, then nodded his head. Alright, Alice. Let's chase the right rabbit. He's like, whatever. He's like, bitch. I just said. My words, they aren't getting through to him at all. Yeah, no kidding. Why did I even bother explaining? Well, you tried. Speechless, I looked up at the figure. Hey man, I couldn't see anything inside his hood, except darkness, a gloomy, oppressive darkness. It looked like it would swallow me whole. A shiver ran up my spine. Suddenly, the darkness came closer. Oh no. The figure held out his hand. Oh. Without thinking, I took it. Slapped his hand away, opened the door, and ran away. Well, both options aren't necessarily what I agree with. I mean, he hasn't attacked us so far, and of course, knowing from the story already, like, Cheshire Cat's supposed to help Alice, but she don't know that. So let's open the door and run away. I think, because I don't want to offend him. I don't want to, I don't want to leave a bad impression on him. Right? Let's just go. Let's just book it. Bye. I opened the door and ran out of the study room. Bye. Well, but as soon as I ran out the door, my feet came to a stop. Why, the hallway had no end. Oh, well that's problematic. It stretched on and on until it became a hazy blur. What is this? When did the hallway become like this? How is this even possible? At first I thought rubbing my eyes would make it go away. Oh no, but there was no change in the sight I beheld. Well, I started to feel dizzy. Anyway, I need to get downstairs. That was my initial thought, but I quickly discovered that the stairs had vanished too. What the hell? They should have been right next to the study room, and I only saw a white wall. Well then. I just stood there, dumbfounded. What could this possibly mean? What does it all mean? The situation was so strange, I blurted that question out loud in spite of myself. Is something wrong, Alice? Well, clearly this is... yes, he's still there. Stop it, Alice. Stop being so jumpy. I heard the Cheshire Cat's voice behind me. For a moment I hesitated, then I decided to act. Nothing is wrong! I shouted without turning around, then broke into a fierce run down the hallway. A strange figure or a strange hallway, which is better? There was no way of knowing, but I chose the hallway. Yes, we did. And I hope it's not the wrong choice. Jesus. Hey, can I save? Is there like an autosave somewhere? Hold on. Ah, there is! Oh, how many saves do I have? 165. Oh, that's not much. Dang. Okay. Well then. Let's continue then. I ran and ran and ran and ran, and then I came to a stop. Ha ha ha. So unfit. Running is not my strong suit. No, it isn't. Why do I have to run as fast as I can inside the school? I placed my arms on my knees and took some rough breath. After taking a deep breath, I looked behind me. The study room door seemed very small now. Just past the door, a gray silhouette stood inside the study room. It was the strange figure I rejected. He didn't chase after me, he just stood there. It would be scary if he came after me, but it's also scary that he didn't. When I looked ahead, I still couldn't see the end of the hallway. Did I make the wrong choice? That question arose in my mind, but I ignored it for now and continued to run forward. Oh, well, don't do that to me. How am I supposed to know? I just got into this game. Dang it. I trudged through the hallway. I couldn't bring myself to return to the study room. Even if I went back, there's no escape. So if I can't go back, I must move forward. The long hallway was dead quiet. I shouted out loud a few times, but there was no response. It seems like there really is no one here. Why? I wonder where everyone could have gone. There was a window on the side of the hallway. From the window, I could see the front courtyard. Everything outside was tinted red from the sunset. But there was no one out there either. No cars, no bicyclists, not a single sound. What could have happened? An apocalypse, I don't know. An orderly row of classrooms were to my left. The plates that should display the classroom numbers were blank. Though this should be a familiar environment, there was something cold and distant about it. What should I do? Isn't anyone here? Well, Cheshire was there. God. As if praying, I walked by each classroom and peered inside. Alright. No one. Obviously. After opening yet another door, my feet came to a halt. A strange figure stood in the middle of the classroom. Who? Good, there's someone here. Excuse me. I bet it's Cheshire. I was about to run over to him, but suddenly caught myself. What? What is that? What is that? At first glance, his slacks and white button-up shirt made him look like a businessman. But then I saw something no normal businessman would have. No, it was something that no normal person would have. What? A heart? A head? What? From his head jutted two white ears, as if they were reaching for the sky. Oh, it's our rabbit. A rabbit? Costume? No. But it looks too real to be a costume. And that's not all. I could see through him and make out the scenery behind him. He's like a ghost. He's transparent? Excuse me. I carefully stepped into his view. What? Hello? My breath left me. Oh! Okay. His face and arms were covered in fluffy white fur. A red nose protruded from his face. Okay. This is definitely not a costume. But his right hand was the most shocking thing about him. Yeah, man, what happened? The fur on the rabbit's hand was drenched with thick, sticky blood. Why? Why does he have blood on his... Is that the rabbit's blood, or does it belong to someone else? Well, I don't want to find out. Let's ignore that. The white rabbit held a doll against his wet, red chest. Oh my god. Oh. Oh no. Is that what you mean by giving the head and the arms and the legs and the voice? Oh no. The doll was about the size of a baby, but it had no arms, legs, or even a head. The rabbit cradled this plump, childlike body as though it was very important to him. And then I heard a soothing lullaby. Arms, arms, arms. Nope. Where could your arms be? Nope. If you don't have arms, you can't pet me. A drop of blood ran down the rabbit's hand, sliding along the doll's belly before it plopped onto the floor. Fresh blood, as if it just recently killed someone. It's not enough. Oh. The rabbit's voice made my body twitch. His eyes were still fixed on the doll in his arms. He was ignoring my presence. No, maybe he didn't even notice me yet. No, it's not enough. I must hurry. What? With that, the white rabbit aimlessly walked toward the door in front of him. Okay, well, Cheshire, I found our rabbit. What do you want me to do? He's creepy. His incorporeal body effortlessly passed through the desk. Just before the rabbit went through the closed door, his muttering reached my ears. Alice! Oh no, he noticed. Finally, the rabbit passed through the classroom door and disappeared. Oh no, he didn't notice us. What was that just now? I stood in place, dumbfounded. A rabbit ghost? Or was it just a hallucination? So many curious things have been happening. I'm not sure how to react. Yeah. This isn't a dream, is it? There was a small pool of blood where the white figure had been standing. Red proof that this wasn't an illusion. Red proof that this wasn't an illusion. Droplets of blood that had pooled on the ground had oozed their way to the door. When I opened the door, the trail of blood continued down the hallway. Really? We're gonna follow the trail of blood? Really? Oh my god. I stared intently down the hallway. Just like before, there was no end in sight. As if being invited by the red trail, I continued to walk the hallway. Oh my god, this is like every horror movie. You don't follow the trail of blood. You walk away from it. How far have I been walking? I finally reached the end just when I started to feel more bored by the hallway than scared. Same. Oh, what? My feeling of relief quickly gave way to disappointment. As I got closer, it became more obvious that it was just a wall. Oh, a dead end. When I've walked this far, I know. Disappointing. What? I grew more discouraged as I approached the wall when I noticed a tiny, tiny door. Oh, it's our first little Alice in Wonderland little Easter thing. Or thing. What am I talking about? The thing, you know? It's kind of, it's appearing. We got the big door, we got a little door, and we're probably gonna see the little cake or the drink that says "Drink me" or "Eat me." Oh wow, what a small door! It has to be 8 inches tall, if that. If for such a small door, it even had small details like doorknobs. It's so cute. It's a mini door. I know. But what's this door even doing here? I grabbed the doorknob and twisted it, and the door opened easily enough. When I lowered my head to peer through the door, I saw a hallway much like the one I was in. But there was one key difference. A staircase! Oh, ho ho! If I can get to the other side of this door, I can go down those stairs. Okay. And then maybe I can go outside. Oh, whoa! Oh my gosh! The other side of this door. My happiness quickly deflated, yes. How can I even fit through such a tiny door? We're gonna have to find a cake or a drink somewhere. I stood, dusting off my school uniform. Well, this is a problem. Yeah, no kidding. I guess I have no choice but to use the curtains to climb down the balcony. Wow, really? I'm not exactly afraid of heights, but I'm not very athletic. As proven, we got really tired and breathless from just running for 3 minutes. If I fall from the 4th floor, will I die? Well, we're just gonna find out, huh? With those thoughts on my mind, I opened the door to the nearest classroom. Oh. Huh? What the fuck? My feet stopped at the entrance. This classroom was different from the others. Yeah, no kidding. There's decorations, there's on the board, this looks like it says, "Welcome our Alice." A colorful paper chain and paper flowers decorated the classroom. The students' desks and chairs were pushed to the back, leaving an open space in front of the classroom. It was like a birthday or a going-away party in an elementary school. But instead of a lively atmosphere, the classroom was silent. There were various drawings on the blackboard, and in the center, in wet red letters, that I hope is not blood, "Welcome home, our Alice." Oh god, was written. It looks fresh, as if written just recently. Alice. I murmured that name as I stared at the blackboard. I had heard this name a lot today. In front of the blackboard, on top of the teacher's podium, was a rather large basket. Oh, is it where we find our drinks? Yeah, eat me. Upon closer inspection, a slip of paper lay on top of the basket. Eat me, was written on it. What could it be? I wonder if there is food inside. I casually opened the basket. Okay. Oh, okay, I guess not food. I hope it's not human flesh or something like that. Inside there was... Oh. Oh. Okay. I'm going to eat that? Are you trying to turn me into a cannibal? What the hell? A white arm severed at the elbow. Wow. Thank you. Looks great. I ran as fast as I could back to the hallway. I only stopped running once I ran out of breath. My legs began to shake as soon as I stopped, and I sank to the floor. What was that just now? It looks like a child's arm. Oh, a child's arm. Oh, damn. That red stuff where it was cut, was that blood? No, it's strawberry jam. Of course it's blood. A wave of nausea suddenly hit me, and I covered my mouth. No, it can't be. No running in the hallway, Alice. Oh, Cheshire, is that you? Ah! Ah! I panicked and looked behind me. Yes, but there was nobody there. Over here. Oh, the voice came from above. I looked up and saw someone crouched on top of the cupboard. Hello, hello. It was the hooded figure I encountered in the study room. I believed he called himself the Cheshire Cat. What a strange person. Ariko, have you never read the story of Alice in Wonderland before? No? I looked up at the man, dumbfounded. There wasn't a whole lot of space between the cupboard and the ceiling. Yet somehow this person had compressed himself to fill that space. What are you doing in a place like that? It was so bizarre, I could feel my composure weakening. And then the man jumped down, still grinning, without making a sound. What is the matter, Alice? Are you hungry? No. I'm not hungry. There was a severed arm over there. What should I do? Oh yes, I need to call the police. I don't have my phone with me. While I sat on the ground in panic, the person across from me seemed unfazed by all this. He just silently looked down at me, grinning. Okay. I swallowed my saliva in one loud gulp. Wanna Ray, try talking. Now I can talk. I want to talk to him. I want to talk to him. Because there's not much we can do right now. Yes. But let's save for now. Oh, yes. Save. Okay. Alright. Back to this. Let's talk to him. Try talking. Calm down. Yes. Right now, I should just try to talk to him. He seems friendly enough. That's right, communication is the key to understanding. Yes, indeed. Excuse me, were you listening to what I was saying? Of course. No matter where I am, Alice, I can hear your voice. Oh, that's comforting, I guess. Uh-huh. That's creepy. What should I do now that... you should chase after the right rabbit. I tried doing that. He just disappeared. Rabbit? Yes. Why is he mentioning a rabbit now? Come, let's go. Oh my god. What are you talking about? This is no time to even be talking about a rabbit. But the Cheshire Cat's expression didn't change. He kept right on grinning. I started to get worried and began asking questions in rapid succession. Hey, why is no one else around? Did Did something happen? Do you know what's going on? But that grinning mouth provided no answers. My wariness began to turn into annoyance. Why is the hallway so long? Why is the door so small? How is anyone supposed to get through that thing? Yeah, how is anyone supposed to get through that thing? Yes. At this point, I was mostly just venting. But to my surprise, the Cheshire Cat responded to my last question. He's gonna tell me to eat the arm. So, you wish to pass through the small door? Yes. He nodded with approval. Huh. No, it's not that. I just want to go to... Come. The Cheshire Cat cut me off mid-sentence and walked away as if he was sliding along the floor. What? Wait a second, please. Hey! Back to the classroom to eat that arm. Num num num. In the end, I followed him because I was too scared of being left behind. But was this the right decision? Yes, it is. I stared at the gray back walking in front of me. He's definitely weird. It's suspicious enough that he refers to himself as the Cheshire Cat, and his appearance just makes him even more suspicious. Outside of movies and manga, I've never seen anyone wear a robe like this. Is it really okay for me to follow him? Well, you've got no choice. I suddenly felt scared. I suddenly felt worried. I'm just worried. I'm just concerned. Worried. I suddenly felt uneasy. Staying quiet was only making my unease worse, so I decided to talk to the Cheshire Cat. Mr. Cheshire Cat? Nim? Yes, Alice? The Cheshire Cat replied, his back still facing me. Why are you always smiling? Well, Alice, all the better not to frighten you. I spoke to him again. Mr. Cheshire Cat, I mean, you have a very lovely smile, but I just wish you just, kind of tone it down a little. Yeah. Yes, Alice? The Cheshire Cat replied, his back still facing me. Why do you always walk so quietly? Well, Alice, all the better to hear your beating heart. Okay. That's a little creepy. I spoke to him again. Mr. Cheshire Cat? Yes, Alice? The Cheshire Cat replied, his back still facing me. Why do you have such a large mouth? Well, Alice... Oh, please complete that sentence. All the better to eat you with. No! No. Bruh, I thought we were bros. Huh? I bumped into the Cheshire Cat's back and came to a stop. Oops, my bad. I was imagining strange things. What? I'm sorry. I don't think he actually said that, did he? I apologize. As I raised my head, I realized we were in front of the decorated classroom. So you're not gonna comment on that, or was that didn't happen? That child's arm I threw was most likely still inside. Panicking, I grabbed the Cheshire Cat's by his clothes as he tried to enter. No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't go inside, because there's an arm. He's like, I know. It's okay, Alice. The Cheshire Cat calmly replied. I'm not Alice. I told you that. The Cheshire Cat brushed off my attempt to hold him back and slipped inside the classroom. I turned away from the entrance. I can't. I really can't. I don't want to look at it ever again. That thing, just remembering it is making me nauseous. I would rather see anything else than that arm again. So why does it have to be right in front of me? Because you're going... He's like waving it around in front of her face, like, eat it! My attempt to run away failed almost immediately. Before I knew it, the Cheshire had already grabbed me by the arm. Alice! No, don't bring it so close. A wave of nausea hit me and I fell to my knees. I desperately tried to hold back my vomit. My eyes blurred with tears. Oh no, I might throw up. But as I thought that, I felt a hand lightly touch my back. I couldn't see whose, but I'm pretty sure it was the Cheshire Cat's. It was a warm hand, brimming with heat. Right then and there, my nausea vanished. Wow. What? What was that just now? It's okay, Alice. What? Came the Cheshire Cat's voice from above me. It's not okay. Don't get that thing anywhere near me. I screamed as I remained crouched and tried not to look at it. Eat. I know. Yes, I knew it. Eat it. Eat this arm. Huh? Those sudden words made me lift my head in spite of myself. Don't shove it into my mouth, please. The man in the gray hood grinned as he held a severed white arm. Red liquid dripped from the wound. I became dizzy. Did you just tell me to eat that thing? Yes. Eat. All the blood in my face drained away. Naturally, I started to feel lightheaded. This is just weird. This person is definitely weird. What's this called? What's this called again? There's a word for it. Cannibalism? Yes. Correct. No, I don't have a taste for human flesh. I don't. I definitely not. Maybe it's not even human flesh. Who knows? I need to run away. But my legs just trembled weakly beneath me. I abruptly fell to the floor. Come on now. Yeah, come on. It's just an arm. Oh my god. The Cheshire Cat bent over and held out the white arm. Stop! Help! Someone! I struggled in vain as the Cheshire Cat gently held me down. It's delicious, is it now? No! Let go! I turned my head away in desperation and started slapping the Cheshire Cat with my free hand as hard as I could. What are you thinking? I can't eat a human arm, especially not a child's. Who could do such a terrible thing? It's not human flesh. Ah, so I was right, said the Cheshire Cat as I slapped his face. Huh? Without thinking, I steadied my hand and looked at the Cheshire Cat. It's a bread arm. Oh. Bread? You mean like the kind of bread you eat? Yes. What else? The Cheshire Cat grinned and held out the arm. Study the arm carefully, refused to even look at it. We're going to look at it. We're going to look carefully at it. Oh my god, this reminds me of this one story I read on Tumblr. Or somewhere. I don't know where. But anyways, I read it somewhere. And it was like how this guy used to like work at a church somewhere, or I don't even know. But like anyways, he was like, this pastor was really cool and he wanted to do like this event or this sermon, and at one point, I don't know, so and so on, like somebody got him to like bake a like Jesus sized looking bread shaped, yeah, Jesus, that was filled with like jam and shit. And it was hilarious because like they were reenacting the whole story of Jesus' death or something like that. I don't even know, but like at some point, like they started hacking at the Jesus bread, and it was kind of funny. I don't know. I digress, but it was a story. It was a real story. I swear to God. Anyways, digressing. Back to this. So the Cheshire Cat held out the arm. I'm going to study the arm. I looked down at the arm in fear. A puffy arm. There were wrinkles on the joints and lines on the palms. Even the fingertips had nails. It is a real arm. There's no way you could bake bread to look this real. I started to hit the Cheshire Cat again. There's blood too, or it's jam. The Cheshire Cat rotated the arm, showing me where it was severed just below the elbow. No, that's enough. Don't show me. I closed my eyes and looked away. That smell. It smells like bread? Yes, and jam. I opened one eye in response to the spicy savor. The white arm dangled near my face, its severed end brushing against the tip of my nose. Ugh. I was about to slap it away, but then I noticed something. Huh? That's weird. There's no bone. A hole. There was no bone to be seen inside the arm's severed end. In its place, the arm was stuffed with a thick red substance. Small black grains were mixed in that shiny red liquid. This isn't blood. It's jam, strawberry jam. Oh my god, that's so funny. I was like, is that blood? Like, no, it's jam. What else could it be when it's actually jam? It's my jam. Calmly and carefully, I studied the arm. It was indeed bread. On the surface, it looked just like a human arm, but inside, it was filled with air bubbles. It's really bread? Yes. Yes, it's bread. It's baked very well. Yes, it is. If bread sculptures were a thing, this could probably go in a bread museum, though that would be in poor taste. Eat. Okay. No! Even if it's just bread, I still don't want to eat that thing. Besides, I'm not even hungry. Well, you're not eating it because you're hungry. You're eating it to, like, get down to size. The Cheshire Cat remained quiet, then he ripped a chunk of flesh, a hunk of bread from the arm, yes. Even though I knew it was bread, the sight still made me shiver. The Cheshire Cat grinned as he held out the hunk of bread. He's always grinning anyway. Yes, true. What? Just one bite. What happened next was too fast for me to even register. He just stuffed it in my mouth. He's like, eat it! Initially, I didn't even know what happened. Something was shoved in my mouth, yes. Nums. In a split second, the Cheshire had covered my mouth and nose with his hand. I can't breathe. I struggled as hard as I could, but the Cheshire Cat's hand wouldn't budge. For someone so skinny, he was incredibly strong. It hurts. Is this person trying to kill me? No, he's trying to force feed you. Since I was too delirious to breathe, I swallowed. Gulp. Bleh. I swallowed it, yeah. Once he was sure I swallowed it, the Cheshire Cat finally removed his hand. Wasn't that tasty? I don't even know. It doesn't matter if it was tasty or not. It could have been a custard-filled sweet bun, but it still wouldn't matter. And it also doesn't matter that the strawberry jam had just the right amount of sweetness and tartness. I mean, it's a hella good arm bread thing, but still, I told you I didn't want to eat it. As I began to protest, I started to feel dizzy. The world began to wobble, and I was overcome with vertigo, as if the scenery and the Cheshire Cat himself were becoming mushy and warped. His smiling face grew larger and larger until it started to cover the world. See, this was what I get for eating a weird piece of bread that looks like human flesh. Suddenly, the world turned dark, and we shrunk. Of course, we shrunk. Aha! At first, I thought I had lost consciousness, but I was awake and my eyes were open. The world didn't turn dark because I lost consciousness. I was actually covered by a large piece of fabric. What is this? Is it a bedsheet or something? Oh my god, I better not be naked. Oh my gosh. Why would this suddenly fall from the sky? I struggled to lift my head out of the mysterious fabric. However, it seemed oddly bigger than I had guessed. I couldn't move it off of me. This fabric is strangely thick and heavy. Cheshire Cat? Are you there? Cheshire. I called out in a random direction. What is it, Alice? His reply was surprisingly close, but I was still relieved. He's such a suspicious character, but it beats being completely alone, right? Hey, so this fabric, what's the deal with... am I naked? What happened, Alice? The Cheshire Cat's relaxed voice came through the fabric. Why? I'm naked! I'm naked! Why am I naked? I was definitely wearing my school uniform just a moment ago, wasn't I? I don't remember taking it off or having it taken off of me. As I panicked, the fabric above me began to ripple and sway. My visibility suddenly returned to me. Ugh. Hello. Ugh. The Cheshire Cat's giant grinning face loomed before my eyes. I had screamed many times today already, and this time was no different. I crouched down and wrapped my arms around myself. Cheshire Cat, turn around! Why? It doesn't matter, just turn around! God damn it. After I yelled at him, the Cheshire Cat turned around. Close your eyes too. You can't look until I say so, okay? As you wish, our Alice. He responded in a carefree tone. I dove back into the fabric. Why? Why did this happen? Clothes. Where are my clothes? And why are you so big? I'm not big. You're small, Alice. Yes. Me? Small? Well, what do you mean? Yes, you're tiny. You've become small. I mean, what does... Alice, speak slowly. The truth will not run away. What's that supposed to mean? But there is some truth to those words. That's right, I need to calm down. I learned in disaster drills in elementary school that you must remain calm in emergency situations. Yes. I took several deep breaths. Okay. Calm down and think. I've become small. I've become small. What does that mean? In a literal sense, it means I've shrunk down. Yes. Uh-huh. I looked up at the fabric around me. Could this be my school uniform? Yes, it is. Now that I think about it, this charcoal color does look familiar. Uh-huh. Because I shrunk, my clothes slipped off. And now I'm small, the Cheshire Cat and the rest of the world looked enormous. Well, time to find new clothes. Why? Why did I shrink? Human beings don't just shrink. Yes they do, Alice. Because they eat magical, mysterious, arm-looking bread. The Cheshire Cat nonchalantly dismissed my 16 years worth of conventional wisdom. Really? Is that true? Is that how it is? Really? Anyone can shrink if they eat strawberry jam bread. You mean that bread arm from just a moment ago? Yes. Yes, indeed. Why did I shrink when I ate that bread? It's magical. Because that's what it's supposed to do, Alice. Huh. At this point, I wasn't sure how to refute that. Achoo. My skin was covered in goosebumps. I forgot. Come to think of it, I'm cold. I need to take care of this problem first. Cheshire, you wouldn't happen to have a little mini uniform for me, right? What should I do? Is there something I could use to cover myself? I rummaged through my crumpled clothes. The scarf of my uniform caught my eye. Okay. It seems like the perfect size. Really? I glanced back at the Cheshire Cat, who was still turned around like he was supposed to be. I quickly moved to remove the scarf from my uniform and wrapped it around myself. Oh, is it the little thing you tie around your neck? Is that what she's talking about? In my current condition, the scarf was about the size of a larger than average bath towel. Oh, I suppose this will have to do for now. I took a deep sigh to steady myself. I took a deep sigh to steady my nerves and surveyed my surroundings. The ceiling was absurdly high, like a church cathedral's. Everything around me was too big to fit in my field of vision. I wish it weren't true, but unfortunately it seems I really have shrunk. Why does this have to happen to me? I know. A long, exasperated sigh left my lips. Well, the hallway is stretched out. I found a rabbit person. A strange person forced me to eat part of a severed arm made of bread and shrink, and on top of all that, I'm also completely naked. God damn it. At that point, I quickly glanced up at the mysterious person in front of me. And the only person I've actually met so far won't listen to what I'm saying. Huh? What? Wait a second. All this weirdness started happening after I met this person. He might be the mastermind behind all this. I was suddenly overcome with dread. Forcing me to eat that bread and shrinking me, what is he trying to do? Oh, come on now. Nothing good can come of this, not if I'm with him. I need to run away. Well, not like you can get very far. Quietly, I turned around. Where are you going, Alice? Nice try. I almost screamed, but managed to catch myself. Despite facing the opposite direction, he was still very perceptive. I'm not going anywhere. Haha. Can I turn around now? Oh my god. No, not yet. Is that so? That was all the Cheshire Cat said before falling silent once again. It seems he's really going to honor my request to look away until I say otherwise. He's surprisingly obedient. No, I can't let him fool me. No, come on, girl, don't be like that. I started to distance myself from the Cheshire Cat, taking care to hide the sound of my footsteps. I couldn't walk too fast because the scarf felt like it would slip off. Where are you going, Alice? Aw. Girl, come on, don't try now. Just forget about it. Though he was still facing away from me, the Cheshire Cat repeated his previous question. I'm not going anywhere. I could feel my voice wavering as I answered him. Does he have eyes in the back of his head? Nah, maybe. Can I turn around now? No, you can't. You definitely can't. Is that so? He is so strange. I shouldn't be anywhere near him. I picked up my scarf and ran quietly so as to not make a sound. I didn't think to run to a specific place. I just needed to get away from here and lose this person. Aw, come on. I feel bad for him now. Man. Just when I started to feel out of breath, I saw a door. That's the tiny door from before. But this time, it looked only slightly smaller than a normal-sized door. Yes, that's right. Now that I'm this size, I can go through it. If I remember correctly, there was a staircase past this door. If I can go down it, I'm sure I can get outside. Where are you going, Alice? Aw. Of course you would catch up to us. I mean, we're so tiny. Ah, yes. I tripped on the hem of the scarf and fell down. I turned around in a panic, and there I saw the Cheshire Cat still facing the opposite direction. Oh, I didn't even hear his footsteps or sense his presence. What? Can I turn around now? He's strange. This person is definitely strange. I told him not to turn around until I say so. What kind of person takes that request so literally? Because he wants to help. Alice, is it okay now? No. I'll be stubborn too if that's what it takes. Is that so? Of course, the Cheshire Cat did not object one way or the other. He simply nodded. I started to walk again, backwards this time, so I could watch him. He just slid after me while he faced the opposite direction. Oh my god. He must have eyes in the back of his head. Huh. I wonder if he's some new kind of monster. Please stop following me. Why? Because whenever you're around, bad things happen. But Alice, I told you to stop following me. Aw, as you wish, our Alice. Aw. With those words, the Cheshire Cat stopped walking. I seized that opportunity to run as fast as I could toward the small door. Aw, there it is. This door is tiny. I'm sure he won't be able to fit through. I bolted through the door. Okay. Bolting through the door. Oh wow, the stairs are really big. Slam. As soon as the tiny door closed behind me, I leaned against it and slid down to the floor. Overcome with relief, my eyes began to well up. I don't want to do this anymore. I know. Why do I have to suffer such a horrible experience? I've become so small. What am I supposed to do now? I closed my eyes tight when suddenly a light voice came from above. What's wrong, miss? Oh. I raised my head and froze. Oh, look at you! A giant animal I couldn't identify stood before me. Is he the dormouse, supposedly? Anyways, guys, I feel like I'm gonna leave it here for now. Yes, we got a little bit of a little teaser, little kind of like, what's it called? Our first couple minutes, first hour of exploring this game and playing a little bit of it for now. So I'm gonna leave it here. There's on the page website, there's like, the game says that it's free for the first half of the game, I think, and then the second half of it can be purchased later on to complete the full story. But for now, I'm gonna leave it here. Yes, so let me know, you guys, what you think of this game. If you want to see more of it, or would you rather prefer to see maybe perhaps some of my older Let's Play for the spoopy month of October. If you want to see like a comeback from, you know, the letter, or any other suggestions that you want to give to me, or even I had Friend Bro, I didn't touch that game yet to play as well. So give me like feedback, leave a little comment below, see if you really want to see more of this game. I'll be happy to play more of it. But for now, bye!